Hi, I'm Haley and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to share with you a huge pile of empties that I have today. It is so huge that I can't even hold it up to show you, but I'm super excited. We have fragrance, candles, body care, skincare, makeup, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in empties and you love watching this kind of video, stay tuned. Okay, I have a million empties here in front of me, so let's get started. I have a bunch of Tree Hut scrubs. The first one is Candied Lemon. Didn't love this one. It was definitely kind of giving lemon pledge or cleaning supplies in general. Wasn't that sweet and probably would not repurchase. Next up, I have the Strawberry Tree Hut Body Scrub, which was very sweet. It was a little bit sickly sweet, but I would consider purchasing this one again if it was on sale or something like that. Wasn't my favorite of the bunch, but you know, not bad. And then last from the Tree Hut scrubs, I have one of the new scrubs that I finished up already, which was Island Breeze. This smelled like a kind of tropical drink, like a pina colada maybe, but kind of powdery, like a powdery, perfumey take on pina colada. It was all right. I didn't love it. I don't love coconut scents in general, and I believe this, yeah, it does have coconut in it. So I like the regular pineapple one a little better than this one, but it wasn't bad and certainly not one of the worst Tree Hut scrubs I've tried. And of course, I love the formula, so it is what it is. If the scent isn't bad, I'm still enjoying it as a scrub. And then also from Tree Hut, I have the Moroccan Rose body lotion that came out very recently that I reviewed in my Tree Hut review video. I didn't really love this. I just felt like it left kind of like a film on the skin and also didn't soak in that well or actually moisturize very deeply. Like I felt like it just stayed surface level and then my skin wasn't really getting moisturized like I would have preferred. I also didn't love the scent. It's a very like generic rose, even though it is rose, obviously. It just didn't feel like the kind of lush, dense rose, petal rose that I prefer. But it does smell exactly like the Moroccan Rose body scrub. So if you like that one, I would check it out. Just not my preference. Next up, I have another lotion. This is from the Vaseline Radiant X line that they came out with somewhat recently. It has 1% niacinamide and it's supposed to even your skin tone. I didn't notice any of those benefits, but I thought this was a great moisturizer, especially for winter. I felt like it soaked in well. You didn't have to like spend a bunch of time rubbing it in or anything like that. I felt like my skin was super moisturized and I would definitely consider buying more from this line. And then I also have a ton of bath salts from the brand Fluid or Fluid. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I really love this brand. I've talked about it on here before, but these are just bath salts that are like supercharged bath salts or supercharged magnesium or anything like that. They're just really nice. I like the smell. I like how they dissolve. I just feel like they're super relaxing. I don't really notice too much of a difference between the different ones. So there's like anti-stress, sad smashing, you know, a bunch of different varieties here, but they're all kind of the same to me, but I all like them all equally. So that's not an issue for me, but really love this brand. And it's a little pricey, but I feel like for me, somebody who loves baths and really loves that relaxing Epsom salt bath effect, it's worth it. But you know, up to you. I know that they also have an unscented line now, so if that's something that you're interested in over the scented ones, they are all very kind of, I would say, earthy scented or like all natural smelling, you know, essential oils smelling in my opinion. So if you don't like that and would rather add your own scent or you just don't like scented bath products, I would check those ones out, but really love this brand. And next up, I have some more bath products that I talked about in my Trying Yes Style body care video, but these were all from the brand Charlie, which is a Japanese brand, and they're all basically kind of like a tea bag with bath salts and herbs and things like that and coloring that made the bath a really bright, cool color. These were fun. As I said in the other video I made, they're more for just like coloring the bath. The scent was not strong at all, and I didn't notice any sort of skincare or relaxation benefits, but I thought they were fun, and I'm glad that I tried them. I feel like they were all kind of the same to me except for the colors, but the most memorable one was probably this My Dear Fruit and Crescent Moon one, which smelled like peaches, which was really nice. So would not repurchase these, but I thought they were fun to try. Next up, I have something that was a holdover from fall, which is the Trader Joe's Pumpkin Body Butter. I did not love this. And I bought the Trader Joe's body butters before and have had some better experiences than this one, but I feel like this will put me off from purchasing more in the future. It was just super thick and hard to rub in, not just if your skin was wet or anything like that. It was just like hard to like rub it in, and I didn't love that. It didn't absorb very well. It was moisturizing, but it really left kind of like a waxy coating on my skin. The scent was also extremely strong, so you would have to coordinate this with any perfume you're wearing, and I didn't like feeling limited in that way. And it was just extremely sweet. Like, it smells like baked goods or something like that, which I know for people who love gourmands, I think you'd like this. Check it out next year, but I didn't love the consistency either, so I can't really recommend this. Next up, I have some products from the brand Truly, which I've had a mixed experience with. Some of the products I've loved, and then some I really haven't liked at all, so I'll go through this. Now, first up, I have the Unicorn Fruit Whipped Body Scrub, and I feel like the Unicorn Fruit was one of their first products that they became known for, and so I was really excited to try it when I saw this on sale at Ulta. But it smelled good, it's fruity, it was rainbow, it was cute. The packaging is really small for a body scrub, which I didn't love. And I thought the scent was nice, but it wasn't super notable or anything like that. It was just like kind of generically fruity and sweet to me. So I probably wouldn't buy this one again. Next up, I have two of the Truly whipped shave butters. I have the Soft Serve whipped shave butter and the Happy Hairless rich shave butter. They were both pretty similar, I feel like, in consistency and texture. I'm not sure why one is huger and one is smaller. Huger is not a word, but you know what I mean. The Happy Hairless one, I love the smell of. I love the body oil of this, and it smells like passion fruit. It's so good. I love it. The Soft Serve one still smelled good to me. It was kind of just, again, generically sweet and fruity, which I don't mind, but I thought these were really expensive. I like them, but it's just shaving cream. Like, so many things can serve that function for so much cheaper, and for that reason, I'll probably give these a pass in the future. And lastly, from Truly, was probably the biggest fail from the brand. That was the Blueberry Kush 300 milligram CBD body oil to detoxify and illuminate. It says it has 1,000 blueberries, vegan collagen, and AHA BHA boost. So from this, I thought two things. First of all, I thought it was gonna smell like blueberries because it was also blue, which I was really excited about. And I also thought that because it had CBD, it was going to relax the muscles or kind of provide pain relief or anything like that, and it did neither of those things. It smelled completely odorless, which is fine. I just, you know, based on my experience with the other Truly products, which were heavily scented, I thought this would be too. And it didn't do anything. I tried it on myself, I tried it on my boyfriend. I ended up using it just as a regular body oil because I didn't notice any of the CBD benefits. I felt like it did absorb really well, and it was super moisturizing, and I really loved that aspect of it, but I could get that from another body oil and not one that's like $30+. And then next up, I have one more of the Bath & Body Works Salt Body Scrub. This is the Eucalyptus and Lavender one. I like the Salt Body Scrubs a lot when they're on sale. This one is pretty strongly scented of eucalyptus and the lavender too as well. You know, not too much to write home about, but if you like the Salt Body Scrubs from Bath & Body Works, you know, you'd enjoy this one, I'm sure. And then last up, I have another product that I had talked about in my Yes Style body care video, and that is this House of Joseon Pine Grove body wash. I really like this. I'm just sad that I ran through it so quickly because the consistency is very liquidy, but it cleans really well. I love the feeling that it gave my skin, very clean but not stripping, and it just smells really good. It smells like pine tree, like virgin wood, like popsicle sticks, all of those things that just kind of tickle a nostalgic feeling of being in kindergarten or something like that to me. But I really like the smell, really like this product. It was kind of pricey. I believe it was maybe $28 when I bought it, which feels like a lot for this, but I did really enjoy it, and if they came out with more scents, I'd be interested in trying them. Okay, so next up I have a bunch of skincare items. The first one is the Garnier Micellar Water with the pink cap. You know, I've purchased this a million times before and probably will continue to. It works really well, doesn't leave residue on the skin, and it's really affordable. So I love that. And then I have a product from Ren. I'm not sure if it's Ren or REN, but the Evercalm Gentle Cleansing Gel. I got this for free as a gift with purchase when I got some other stuff from the brand, and you know, I used it up. It was fine. It's super liquidy, so it just like flows out of here at a crazy rate, which I didn't love. I also felt like it didn't clean my skin that well, and it was scented really strongly, which all of their products seem to be so strong. It kind of smells like herbal Fruit Loops, which is kind of how I would describe some things from the brand Aesop as well. That kind of like fruity yet also like apothecary scent. So I wouldn't buy this again. I mean, I didn't buy it because I got it for free, but I would not buy this in the future. It was all right. I have a few more cleansers. This one is from Curology. My boyfriend uses Curology and had an extra one of these cleansers. It's all right. It's a very basic cleanser, similar to something you would see from like Cetaphil or CeraVe, anything like that. You know, used it up. And then next up I have the Truly 24 karat gold black soap luxury butter impurity cleanser. First of all, I bought this from Ulta thinking that it was a body scrub because it was in the body scrub section, but it is actually for your face. So I did use it that way, but I did not love this. It makes your, it's basically a scrub. It has scrubby particles, which I believe is salt inside, and you know, it leaves your skin feeling soft. Obviously, I don't know if the 24 karat gold really does anything, you know, it's you know, just a cleanser, so I'm not sure what it can really do in that amount of time. But because it's black, as you can see through here, and because it's a sticky scrub-like consistency, it just was really hard to clean out of my shower when I was using it. Like, I felt like it would get everywhere and stick everywhere, and I just had to be super careful about making sure it was all rinsed off and things like that. So I really didn't like that. I felt like it would also get caught in my hairline and stuff like that. And you know, it's a generous size for a facial cleanser because you only need a little bit. For a body cleanser, this is still quite small, but I didn't love this. And it's my fault for not fully reading the thing on Ulta, but also Ulta's fault for putting it in the wrong section. So it is what it is. Next up, I have a cleansing balm from Perricone MD, which is a crazy expensive brand. This is the Essential FX Acyl Glutathione. Don't know how to say that. Chia cleansing balm. This was such a fail. I got this because it was in some super sale that they had after the holidays, and I was buying something else from the website. This smells crazy strong, for one thing. It is really strongly citrus scented, which all of their products seem to be like crazy strong scented, which I don't love. Not because I'm even irritated by it, but just because it's overwhelmingly strong, like when you're rubbing it on your face. And I would open my eyes when I would be, you know, working this into my skin a couple times, and it was just like irritated my eyes so intensely. So I hate that. I also just hate the product itself. It is so thick. It is so hard to just like get off your face. It doesn't emulsify with water. You have to wipe it off with something else, which I don't like that. I don't have time for that. I don't like it. It also didn't remove my makeup very well. I would have to go in with some micellar water to make sure all my mascara was, you know, dealt with after this. So I would 100% not buy this again. It's also insanely expensive, so huge pass. Next up, I have a product from Perricone that I actually do like, and I feel like I got tricked into liking this because I first bought it at Costco for $14, which is crazy because it retails for like 80 something. You know, I actually truly love this product. This is the High Potency Classics Face Finishing and Firming Moisturizer. I just really like this moisturizer. My skin really likes it. it just not too dry, you know, not too oily, sinks in well, like my skin is happy and not breaking out or congested when I'm using this. So unfortunately it's super expensive, but Costco kind of got me hook, line, and sinker with this, but I have already repurchased it, unfortunately for me, but really like this product. And then next up, I have a product from Aveeno, which is the Calm and Restore Age Renewal Eye Gel. I like this. It worked really well. I had the opportunity to try this for free and I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest though, I would not spend the amount that this costs for this. I believe it's like $18 or $20 and I just feel like that's too much for what this is. It's really basic. If this was from e.l.f. and it was $10 or $12, I'd be like, great deal, absolutely love and recommend this. But because it's almost $20, I just feel like the price point is too high for what it was. I did enjoy it. It worked really well. It sinks in. It didn't give me milia, anything like that. I just feel like it costs too much and I feel like that's a fair critique. Next up, I have another product that I tried for free from Influencer, and that is the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Pro Rapid Firm and Lift Serum. This broke me out like immediately. Like I tried it once or twice and I was breaking out along my jawline and like this area of my face, and I hadn't changed anything else, so I knew it was this. And I had to stop using it, and so I don't know if it does what it promises and firms and lifts and all of that, but I'm not gonna use it again. And then I have another sample of something from Perricone that I got when I got all the free stuff from purchasing from them. This is the High Potency Growth Factor Firming and Lifting Serum. I use this, I got a lot of uses out of this. I feel like I was using this for like a month because you only need a little bit. I didn't notice a difference. I just feel like things like this, like it can't replace tretinoin or anything like that. It just, I don't think it did anything, but I used it and it was fine. And then next up I have a lip scrub. This is so cute. This is the Glamlite and Garfield Donut Please Coffee Scented Lip Scrub. This is adorable. I got the entire Glamlite and Garfield collection as a gift. Love the people who gave that to me because they just know me so well, and this was in there. I'm not normally a lip scrub girly, but I did use this up. It lasted quite a while for me, a couple of months, and it smelled really good. It smells like coffee. It was very fun. If you like lip scrubs, you might like this. It leaves kind of like a nourishing layer of oil, like lip balm kind of consistency on the lips afterwards, which I didn't love, but you might like that. Who knows, but it was fun, and I'm glad I tried it. Okay, next up I have a couple of makeup wipes. One is from CosRX. This is the Cica Low pH Cleansing Pad. These are great. I would buy it in the bigger size because I believe they have a larger size, but these take off makeup so well. Really like these. And then I have a pack of the just regular Neutrogena ones, kind of like an Old Faithful, mostly just used when I'm traveling or when I'm so exhausted, just need to wipe my face off before I go to bed, but you know, they're both fine and would repurchase. And then next I have a bunch of sheet masks. So these are mostly K-Beauty brands. I have a CosRX Advanced Nail Mucin Power Sheet Mask. I have a Beeb Gummy Sheet Mask sticker. I have one from House of Joseon. Sorry, they're all like sticky from having the essence, you know, leaking out of them and whatnot. This is a Real Nature Mung Bean one. And then the same green grape one. You know, I feel like sheet masks are all kind of the same, you know, they're all similar. They're hydrating. They're not gonna transform your face like at the end of the 20 minutes or whatever, but sometimes I like to use them, and these were all great. Okay, next up I have a couple of hair products. The first one is the Nexxus Ultra Light Smooth Frizz-Defy Cream Serum. I really like this. This is the second one that I've used up and I've already repurchased it. I love putting this in my hair when I'm just not blow drying it. My hair is naturally pretty curly and I just run this through my hair and it turns out looking, you know, decent enough to be seen in public, and just feel like it helps with frizz, you know, kind of just like a leave-in product, and I enjoy it. And then next up I had the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Conditioner. I've used this before. I feel like it's really good for your hair. It has good ingredients, shea butter, coconut oil, all of that. I don't love this one because I feel like it doesn't give as much slip as I like from a conditioner. Kind of just soaks in, which I feel like is probably good for your hair, but I don't know, I may or may not repurchase this again in the future. Okay, and next up I have some hand soaps. So I have a few from Bath and Body Works and then one from Aesop. So to start off from Bath and Body Works, I have one of my favorites, which is the Black Cherry and Oud. I love this one. I've talked about it before, but it smells like a high-end perfume. Like if you like not black opium, Lost Cherry or anything like that, I think you would really like this just because it smells like a really refined take on cherry and not like a typical Bath and Body Works take on cherry, and I really enjoy it for that reason. Then I have one that I didn't like, which is the Vanilla Matcha Latte. This I just hated. Obviously I used it up. I'm not gonna waste a perfectly good hand soap, but it just kind of reminded me of those green tea Kit Kats, but it's like if Americans made a subpar version of that that smelled like overly sweet and fake. I feel like that would be this. I just didn't like it, and it just wasn't a repurchase. And then next up I have Palo Santo and Sage. I really like this one. It just smells really good and kind of like neutral in a way, very inoffensive, I feel like. And it does smell like Palo Santo and Sage, which I like when it's true to the name. And I would repurchase this one. And then next up I have an Aesop Reverence Aromatique hand wash. This lasted me what feels like a million years. This is the one with the little bits of pumice, and I really like this one, and I think it smells great. Kind of like what I was saying with the Fruity Pebble slash also apothecary smell, but I really enjoy it and would repurchase. Okay, next up I have a couple of makeup items. So I have the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Perfecting Powder in L1 Porcelain. I have repurchased this a bunch of times, but I think this is gonna be the last time I buy this. It's just really heavy. Like it could almost be a powder foundation because it gives a lot of coverage. I just feel like it can be too much, like a little too cakey on the skin. I feel like it can be hard to blend, like it just sticks where you put it and it's hard to do a thin layer all over the face, so I don't really love that, but it's affordable and easily accessible at CVS and Ulta and whatnot, so I like it for that, but probably my last time repurchasing that. And then I have the LA Girl Tinted Foundation in Bisque. I really like this. I've purchased it a few times and have already started a new tube of this. I just really like this. Like I feel like it is just a really nice skin tint. I wouldn't even call it a tinted foundation. I would call it a skin tint. But it's basically a tinted moisturizer. It's, you know, blends in well, it's sheer, but you can throw some concealer on top of it to kind of boost coverage if you want, or it can just be like for light makeup days. But I feel like it's really nice, it's really affordable, and LA Girl also seems to always go on sale at Ulta, making it even cheaper, so I really like that. I feel like it's a really good product for, you know, not even just for the price, but just like, I really like when products are good and affordable. Like it just feels like, okay, something's right in the world, and I like that. And then next up I have a NYX lip liner in Free Spirit. I really got down to the end with this one. Really love this one. It was kind of one of my go-tos, and I went to go repurchase it on the Ulta website and it was no longer available. So I'm looking for a replacement now, which I'm very sad about, but you know, we move on, we persevere, we get over the loss of the lip liner that we loved. Okay, so if you stuck with me for this long, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're gonna finish up with some fragrance stuff. I have a bunch of candles and a full-size fragrance at the end as a treat for those of you who have been watching until the end. So I have a bunch of Bath and Body Works candles. Been trying to burn these down. I had a bunch of half-used ones that I found when I was moving, and I've just been really trying to burn through them all, which is why there's so many here. But really did not love a lot of these. I felt like there were a lot of quality issues, and it kind of just makes me feel like I want to hop off the Bath and Body Works candle train. Sad to say, because that was one of my addictions for a long time, but I just feel like I'm really over them, and I'll get into why. To start with, I have a Black Cherry Merlot candle right here. This is one of my OG favorites from Bath and Body Works, and this one really disappointed me. It was so weak. I've had this smaller one before, and that was stronger than this one, so don't know what they're up to at Bath and Body Works, but this was a fail. Next, I have Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. This was from fall. this smells like maple syrup to me. It's not in here in the notes, but smells like blueberry pancakes, which I didn't love. This one was actually strong, but what do I rather have, a strong scent that I don't like or a weak scent that I like? I don't know the answer to that question, but this is a pass. Another one that was very strong, I just didn't love the scent, was Coffee and Whiskey. This was bold Irish whiskey, which emphasis on the bold, I would say, a splash of vanilla and hint of coffee, which is a good description for this. I just don't like this. It's very strong and masculine, and I didn't enjoy it. That's all there is to say. Next up, I have the Palo Santo and Sage Candle. I did actually enjoy this. It was pretty, just like, you know, not that strong, but it does smell really good. And I feel like it's kind of spa-like, so I enjoy it for that, but I probably would not repurchase this just because I feel like there's so many other candles to explore in this world, and I'm over the weak Bath & Body Works candles. Then next up, another one that I enjoyed was Lavender Marshmallow. This was very pretty. If this came out in body care, I would consider purchasing it. It's very sweet and lavender-y, which a lot of lavender scents are just really herbal and not sweet, so I really liked that combination. It was pretty. It wasn't super, you know, notable or strong or filling a room or anything like that, but I did enjoy this one. Okay, and then next up, this one was a huge fail. So this is pistachio and toasted vanilla. Look what happened here. The wick was all messed up inside. It was like all doubled down, so it burned really strong at the end, and it melted the outer wrapping, which I feel like is just a safety issue, so don't love that. It was also like really weak, like all the other ones, and I just didn't love it. Next up, I have Salted Butterscotch. This one was crazy strong at the beginning, like too strong. And then as it burned down, it just got really weak. And it only burned down to here, which I feel like is so much candle left, which is quite annoying. Did not love that. Then next up, I have Warm Apple Pie. I actually really like the scent of this one, and I felt like it was decently strong. It also didn't burn all the way down. It burned to like here. I don't know what's going on at Bath & Body Works, but I'm kind of over it. As you can tell, you know, all loves come to an end, I guess. That's kind of like a super negative take on things, but you know, it is what it is. But I do have one exciting empty to finish us out with, and that is I finished up my Tom Ford Cafe Rose full 50 ml bottle. I talked about this in my monthly perfume tray video, but wow, I can't believe I finished up a full perfume. Love that for myself. I think I'm gonna keep all of the perfumes that I finish and do a end of year perfume empties as well, and just talk about everything that I've emptied this year perfume wise, so I'll keep that for that. But otherwise, I'm so excited to throw out all of this dang trash. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I love long empty videos, and I hope that you do too. And if you do, I hope that you'll stick around and subscribe to my channel, and that you have a great rest of your day. Bye.